And one tap is what I'm calling it. All right, sharp. These are also on the tap and issue. So you can take care of them.
Good afternoon, profitable traders. Welcome to the New York Market Follow session, being the 28th of May 2025. This is just going to be the recap of what was analyzed during the London Market Follow session. So starting off with the XY, monthly time frame, as established this morning, nothing has really changed, just in a sweep of this liquidity. And on the weekly time frame also, right, price just tapped into this very level and seeing some push to the downside, right? And after clearing out this very low right here at 100.365, we saw a retracement into this very fair value gap, and we are seeing some, movement to the downside. And on daily time frame too, we saw price tapping into this very fair value gap right here, and we're seeing some sell to the downside. Of course, our speculation this morning was actually a sell on the XY, right? We were looking out for a sell opportunity on the XY. And coming down to the 4-hour time frame also, we saw price retracing into this very level this morning, 78.6% fib level, and we expected price to hold off this point and sell off, but we didn't really see sell-off of the XY, right? We really did not see the sell-off. Instead, we're seeing even more push on 5 minutes time frame into this very left shoulder right here. Shoulder, sweep to the upside, break to the downside. Price is presently at this very left shoulder at 99.794. So expect some reaction of this very level all the way to the downside. So where price is right now is a good place for price to sell on the XY. Now to GBP USD. On the monthly time frame for GBP USD, we're seeing some push to the downside. The overall direction is bearish. And on the weekly time frame, as seen right here, we've seen price taking out this very high right here. Price was supposed to react off this very level on the weekly time frame, but instead we saw some push, and we have seen price taking out this very high right here. And on the daily time frame, if you remember our analysis this morning, fibing this most recent swing from point A to point B, we were speculating that price was going to sell off into this very level, 61.8% fib level, right? Because there's even another block right here that we expect price to trade into on the daily time frame and down to the 4-hour time frame. On 4-hour time frame this morning, we also, fib this most recent swing from point A to point B, and at the time, price held at 61.8% fib level, and we were even expecting some push to the upside. Right, price is still at this very region, 61.8% fib level, so expect some bullish move of this point. But if price is going to sell further, then I expect price to retrace into this very level, this fair value gap right here, and eventually trade into 78.6% fib level on the 4-hour time frame. Narrowing down to the 1-hour time frame too, right? Price is actually held off this very point, but I'm suspecting that price wants to sell off all the way into this very other block on 1-hour time frame at 1.34511 on the 1-hour time frame. On 5 minutes time frame earlier, we had this speculation that price was supposed to, hold at these very points, this very left shoulder right here, shoulder at 1.344764, sweep to the downside, break to the upside. We were expecting to see price react off this very level, but we have seen a box failure. We've seen a box failure. So I will be, watching out to see if price prints out another opportunity for a buy, since there's been a box pattern failure right here on the 5-minute time frame. So I'll be waiting out for another opportunity to take the trigger for a buy on GBP USD. I'm still holding on to my buy bias for GBP USD, and on Euro USD being the last on my list. On the monthly time frame, we're seeing more breaks to downside, and on the weekly time frame right here, fibbing this most recent swing, price tapped into 61.8% level, and we're seeing some push to the upside. Where do I think price wants to trade into? I think price wants to take out this high at 1.15523 on the weekly time frame and down to the daily time frame. In daily time frame also, I want to see price, take out this very high right here at 1.15798 on the daily time frame. Coming down to the 4-hour time frame, of course, fibbing this most recent swing to from point A to point B. I want to see, we're seeing that price, retracing into 78.6% level. Once price retraces into this level and holds at this point, I will be willing to look out for my entry signature for a buy on Euro USD. Pardon. I'm still looking out for buy opportunities on Euro USD. This sell is just some retracement into a discount level. And on the 5-minute time frame, for Euro USD, price is presently at this level, right? Price is presently at this seated at this left shoulder at 1.13028. Sweep to the downside, break to the upside. Price is presently right here, so I expect some buy of this point for Euro USD. Please, if you have questions at this point, you can kindly ask. If you have a question or a different outlook from what has been analyzed, please type in the chat box. And I'd like to use this opportunity to also announce that registration for the FX Bootcamp training evening class is currently ongoing. The training will be taking place next week from the 2nd to the 6th of June 2025. You can chat us up on 081 6099 5030. Send us a WhatsApp DM, and we will be attending to your questions, to your inquiries, and what have you. Right? If there are no questions, we'll be going on a very brief break, and we'll be having the analysis on gold and yen baskets coming up shortly. Cheers and God bless.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the market color for today, and we'll be taking you through the remaining parts of today's market color. Hope everyone can hear me clearly. So we'll be continuing in the market color on the looking at gold. So let's quickly look at gold. If you remember what we analyzed in the morning on gold, I think you should be excited by now because gold is playing out what we analyzed in the morning. I think I didn't save that bias on gold. If you remember in the morning, for those that joined our market call this morning, I said we're looking to see gold sell where? Just here. This is the exact point. I forgot to save it in the morning. So you can go and watch it on YouTube and see what we said in the morning. So it's there on YouTube. So we said we wanted to see gold trade into this place here, exactly here. And then when it gets here, sell off afterwards. You can see that gold is doing exactly what we said. It got to that price point, although it went a little higher, and then it sold off, it's selling off afterwards. So right now, I got one entry on gold earlier today, but I got stopped out and we entered another position on gold. So where I entered earlier on gold was somewhere around here when price broke the structure. So if you also remember in the morning, I said when price comes to break 5-minute structure on gold, we're going to enter. So this is the place where it broke structure. So I entered somewhere around here. My stop loss was around this place and it stopped me out. But if you have been stopped out, then you should be looking for another entry because gold is going to give us another entry and then we'll sell. So I have another entry somewhere around here. Just a few minutes before the market color, I got an entry somewhere here. Okay, somewhere around here. So gold is currently selling and I expect it to continue selling all the way to the downside. So if you see any entry signature that you like to use, then you can also use it and then take an entry on gold. We're selling gold all the way to this level here. Originally, this is where we expect, but at first, let's us take out profits from this place first. So let's adjust appropriately or adjust accordingly. So we're looking to sell gold to the downside. I'm already in my own trade, so you should be looking for a good position to re-enter and sell because we expect gold to keep selling and selling to the downside. Okay, so that is one thing. Let me quickly pull up okay, so I've seen the analysis for the morning period. So let me quickly share that so you see. So this is the analysis we did earlier today. Okay, so this was our markup. I think I downloaded it, but I didn't share it on time. So we said gold was going to get into this place. If you remember, the price that we mentioned in the morning was somewhere, let me see, 3323, I think 3323. Yeah, that was the price point you mentioned, 3323. This was what we said we wanted to see gold do. And right now on the 1 hour time frame, you can see it has done just that. It got to that 3323 region, and then look at it, 3323, and then it's selling off. So we want to see gold sell further downward. So if you've not gotten an entry on gold already, try and look for an entry signature you're going to see and enter. If not, then I'll advise you to wait on 15 minutes break and retest. This was the first break and retest. This is going to be the second one. So you can wait for that and then use it to get an entry on gold, okay? Or you just wait for this quick retracement that's happening right here and then sell gold off to the downside. So this is what I'm looking out for. I want to continue selling gold to the downside, all right? I hope this is clear. So I'm going to move over to the next analysis. So let me get this one. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is the yen pairs. So we'll start off with the yen basket. So for the yen basket, we said we wanted to see it resume the buy. We wanted to see it resume buying to the upside, but it's not doing that at the moment. So we'll just stay out and watch. But what I'm expecting to play out on the yen is a buy. I want to see the buy continue to the upside. If you look at pairs like GBP JPY and Euro JPY, you see that nothing so much has been done since the morning period. You can see it has just been ranging within this space. So nothing so much has been done. So there's nothing yet that has shown up. This was a 70 pip move to the downside early in the morning. After that, it has just been ranging. You can see this is the range that price has been stuck in since today. Okay, so we'll just wait for it to break out. But for GBP JPY, I'm expecting a sell. So I want to see a sell-off on GBP JPY. And once that happens, I'm going to take my trade for GBP/JPY, and then I'll be looking to sell it to the downside moving forward. So this is my bias on GBP/JPY. I'm waiting for a sell. On EUR/JPY, I'm waiting for a sell. On USD/JPY, I'm also waiting for a sell. So nothing so much on these other guys, just on gold that we're getting clarity at the moment. So for USD/JPY, you can just wait and see a break of structure around here, then we'll be looking for ourselves. Because I told you earlier this morning, this pair can be very volatile, so it's good to apply extra patience while trading it. Okay, then for GBP/JPY, EUR/JPY, the same thing. We'd wait for a clear break of structure, and then we'll be selling it. Okay, so this is the recap of the morning session and the forecast for this afternoon session, which is a New York session. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone who joined our market color today. If you have any question, always feel free to ask your questions so that we can attend to it, and also see to it that you get the right answers to all the questions you have moving forward. Okay, so in the absence of any question at this moment, we're going to be ending today's market color, and then we just want to let you know that the FX Bootcamp is going to be coming up very soon. I think someone is raising your hand. Please, yeah, you can unmute yourself and speak if you have a question, or you can just type your question in the chat box and then I'll reply your question. So while you're doing that, just so you know that okay, let me check. Recap on gold. So I said that gold was going to sell. We're expecting it to sell to the downside. If you remember, in the morning, we gave an analysis for gold, and we said that we're looking to see gold sell to the downside from this region, somewhere around here in the morning. So that's gotten there and it's currently selling. So I want to see it sell further to the downside. So my bias for gold is bearish. I'm looking to sell further. I'm already in a sell position. Maybe I'll share that on the group after this analysis. So I'm already in that sell position, and I'm saying that is where I'm seeing gold trading to for the rest part of the day. So I'm looking to see it trade and take out all this low, especially the low of last week, which is not the low of last week, the low of Thursday, yes, Thursday last week. So which is somewhere around here. I'm looking to see gold trade and take that out. So I'm already in my sell position, and I want to see it dropping further into the downside. Okay, so that is what we said earlier today. Okay, so I hope I covered that for you. All right. So we're going to be ending today's market color. We will reconvene tomorrow morning by 8:30 a.m. for the New York market color. And until then, I wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers and God bless, guys.